The CEO folded her arms and stared across the conference room. You have two choices. Do as I said, or quit. Every manager turned toward the quiet single dad, expecting him to apologize. Instead, Daniel Brooks calmly closed his notebook, unplugged his laptop, placed a framed photo of his 8-year-old daughter into his bag, and stood up. Thank you for the opportunity, he said with a smile. I quit. The room fell completely silent. Nobody expected the company's best operations director to walk away without a fight. Daniel had spent 7 years helping Westbridge Manufacturing grow from a struggling business into an industry leader. After losing his wife, he raised his daughter, Emma, alone. She was the reason he worked hard, but she was also the reason he refused to compromise his values. The new CEO, Victoria Collins, had joined the company only 3 months earlier. Brilliant and ambitious, she wanted faster profits. During the leadership meeting, she introduced a plan to skip several product safety inspections to reduce costs. Daniel carefully reviewed the proposal before speaking. If we remove these inspections, defective products could reach customers. Victoria looked annoyed. The risk is minimal. Daniel shook his head. The risk belongs to families who trust us. The room became uncomfortable. Victoria leaned forward. I didn't ask for another opinion. I gave an order. Then came the sentence no one forgot. Do as I said, or quit. Daniel looked around the room. Several managers lowered their heads. They knew he was right. But nobody spoke. Daniel quietly packed his belongings. I hope the company succeeds, he said. Then he walked out. That evening, Emma noticed her father was home early. Bad day? Daniel smiled. A difficult one. Did you get fired? No, I chose to leave. Emma hugged him. You always tell me doing the right thing is more important than doing the easy thing. Daniel smiled proudly. I guess today I had to follow my own advice. Over the next several weeks, Daniel started a small consulting business from a rented office. His first clients were local manufacturers who wanted honest guidance instead of shortcuts. Word spread quickly. Companies appreciated his integrity. Meanwhile, Westbridge began experiencing unexpected problems. Products failed quality checks. Customer complaints increased. Several long-time clients canceled contracts after receiving defective shipments. The board of directors demanded answers. An internal audit revealed exactly what Daniel had warned about. Skipping inspections had cost the company millions. The board immediately called an emergency meeting. Victoria admitted the mistake. I thought speed mattered most. One board member quietly replied, Trust matters more. The chairman contacted Daniel. We'd like to meet. Daniel agreed. When he entered the boardroom weeks later, every director stood to greet him. The chairman spoke first. We owe you an apology. Daniel nodded politely. I appreciate that. We'd like you to return as chief operating officer. Daniel smiled. I'm honored. But before I answer, I need one promise. Name it. No employee should ever be forced to choose between their job and their integrity. The board unanimously agreed. Victoria remained silent until everyone else had finished. Then she stood. I was wrong. I confused authority with leadership. Daniel looked at her kindly. The strongest leaders aren't afraid of honest disagreement. The board decided to keep Victoria with the company under Daniel's mentorship instead of dismissing her. She accepted the decision gratefully. Over the following months, she visited factories, spoke with assembly workers, and personally inspected production lines. For the first time, she understood the responsibility carried by every employee. Quality returned. Customers regained confidence. Employee morale reached its highest level in years. One afternoon, Emma visited the office after school. She watched employees smiling as they greeted her father. Dad, she whispered, why does everyone respect you? Daniel knelt beside her. Because respect can't be demanded. It has to be earned. Emma nodded thoughtfully. I'll remember that. Years later, Emma graduated from college with a degree in engineering. During her graduation speech, she shared a story. When I was 8 years old, my dad came home after quitting the best job he'd ever had. She smiled toward him. I thought we had lost something. I was wrong. We gained something far more valuable. Our integrity. The audience rose in applause. Walking across the campus afterward, Emma slipped her hand into her father's. If you could go back, she asked, would you make a different choice? Daniel looked at the sunset and smiled. Not for a second. He realized that careers can be rebuilt, companies can recover, and titles can come and go. But once a person sacrifices their principles for convenience, rebuilding character is far more difficult. By quietly packing his bag instead of compromising his values, Daniel taught his daughter, and eventually an entire company, that true leadership begins the moment you are willing to walk away from what is wrong and stand firmly for what is right.